Well, guys, I think it's official. I got scammed. I made a Supra update video a while back where I gave an update how parts were coming, all of the parts that I ordered, $5,000 worth of parts for the Supra. They were supposed to come, and some of them did. Keyword, some of them. So we'll go over that, but I've been trying to reach out and trying to get an update if there's more parts coming, if this is it. The shipment said box 2 of 2, and I got 2 boxes. And there's no way there's $5,000 worth of parts in those boxes. So again, we'll go over that. I'm really bummed because I was like super motivated once he told me that he was shipping everything, and we did a whole lot of work to it. And I even ordered more parts just on my own to get this thing back up and running. But like the whole engine bay is done. I was gonna hit up Funk Motorsports for all of their nice heat shielding and shit. And I'm still going to, because they're on board with the rebuild. But it's just super frustrating when you spend all this money and there's like nothing really to show for it. Like, let me just show you guys the junk I got. So I think I have a clip somewhere on my computer of me unboxing the first box, and I was super excited. In the box was headlights and fender liners. If I have the clip, I'll throw it in right here. Now, the reason why I know this is box 1 of 2 is on the packing label on the other side, it says 2 of 2. So there's got to be another one eventually showing up. There's a good amount of stuff in here. We got headlights, thank God. Now, these are chrome housings, but I'm going to send them to my boy, Lowe's Customs, and he's going to handle it. Here's the other one. Just needs a little cleaning up. We can do that very easily, but thank God we have headlights again. Finding these in the States is a bitch. And then we got some fender liners. And that's it. I hope box 1 of 2 is like a shipping crate, because we're missing a lot of stuff. So hopefully it's a shipping crate, because we're missing a lot of stuff. I knew the box was kind of light, but damn, I didn't think it was that light. Regardless, I can't complain. We got some parts, so that's good, but we're still missing a lot of them. Let me go ahead and tuck these away somewhere. So the first box had 2 parts, well, 4 total, I guess. 2 crusty headlights and 2 fender liners. So already not a great start. But let's go look at what came in the second box. I might even have a clip of me unboxing that shit too, because again, I was super excited. But let's just go over there and I'll show you guys what we got. So this is where my motor's been, and as you can see, I have an intake manifold on it. And so yes, the intake manifold was part of his shipment. This isn't the original box, but we'll talk about it in a second. Anyways, we got the Veil Side intake manifold. I got it all mounted up. It looks really sexy, nice big throttle body. And the first thing you notice is, well, Drew, that throttle body doesn't mount up and the blade won't even open. So first things first, we have half of a functioning throttle body and intake manifold setup. Like this won't work. So already shit out of luck there. Secondly, this is what he sent me. So we have a brake master. I like that. I believe this is a windshield seal. I believe this is the windshield seal, so I like that. We have the cowl seal, a bunch of miscellaneous hoses. This is my Mustang thing, ignore that. Windshield washer fluid reservoir, which I don't even have wipers, so we don't even need that. Boots for the steering rack, awesome. A dipstick, which I already have from Jack Spania Racing, so kind of redundant there. And I think that's it. I think that's all his shipment had. That's it. I went out and bought a bunch of stuff from Rock Auto, and some of it I've already started installing, like the whole timing system setup. We got a new hydraulic tensioner, new pulley, new water pump. But all of this was supposed to be included with him, along with a belt. I didn't get a belt, so I bought one from Rock Auto. We were also supposed to get all the plastic covers. I didn't get any from him, so I bought some off of Amazon. So I'm having to buy parts essentially twice and restart because none of what I ordered came, which is really frustrating. Like, one of the more important things that was supposed to come was the chassis harness. That is the harness that connects your body to your front end, pretty much. Like the whole chassis. We got headlights, turn signals, fuse box, all of that important stuff goes through this harness. Well,
that didn't arrive. That was one of the big things I needed, because finding a right-hand drive chassis harness in the States is going to be very, very hard. And yeah, that's not here. So we're shit out of luck for that. We don't have an engine harness yet, which I don't really think I asked him to get, so I'm not really crying about that. But there's a list of stuff that I was supposed to get that I did not get. And the shit I did get is barely usable. Now, some of the stuff I need to go out and get on my own. I need new cam gears. These are just placeholders. I also still need to go ahead and do like the cam valve lashing. Got to do all that stuff. The cams are installed. I went ahead and installed them, so they're in, but I need to make sure that the buckets and the shims are all in the right spot, so I need to do all that. But other than that, we just need the timing setup all figured out, a turbo situation figured out, and then fuel situated. And then the car will be honestly good to go. Well, besides all of the other bullshit that I gotta fix, like the throttle body situation. Maybe I can find an adapter plate, maybe, maybe not. But I still do have like the old charge piping and stuff. The titanium stuff did survive, so we just gotta clean it up and then just reuse it. Downpipe is still good. I got my radiator. Intercooler is still good. Again, just a lot of the stuff needs to be cleaned up. So I know it looks like this engine is a long ways out from running, but it's not too bad. So if that chassis harness ever arrives, I mean, it's gonna be like a weekend and this thing will be back in the car. Running, probably not. Back in the car though, most definitely. I'm currently in the talks with a fuel injector company about getting injectors for all my cars. So if that works out, then we'll get a set for this as well. And that'll just make life a lot better as well. So I know it looks bad, but we can do it. It's just a lot of man hours, but we could do it. So we're kind of shit out of luck. We're kind of at a stalemate again. I'm waiting to see if I can get in touch with him some other way. The first time he ghosted me was because his Facebook account got banned, and so he wasn't able to reply. And like, I halfway believe that, but I believe I have him on Instagram. So if he couldn't reply to me on Facebook, I think he could have replied to me on Instagram. Now he might not remember that he had me on Instagram, but I believe he does. So I'm gonna reach out to him on Instagram in case he's banned again and can't see messages or some weird shit. I'm gonna reach out to him and see what happens. But in the meantime, I have been working on the Supra still. I actually have some new suspension components over there that I'm waiting to put on. And I actually ripped out the dash. Let me show you. So the dash is actually ripped out of the car now. You can see just the crossbar and everything. It's all nice and surface rusted, beautiful. And the interior is all ripped out. So I'm gonna go through it, see what's salvageable, what's not. Headliner's all cooked and everything still. So yeah, interior wise, it's pretty much ready to go for like reinstall and you know, go through it all and make sure everything is still kind of there that needs to be there. I also want to rip out the heater core and all that shit that's in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I want to rip that shit out because it didn't have a heater before and it definitely won't have a heater now. But yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking where the Supra's been and if I've been working on it. And it's just, again, it's super frustrating because I had a good sprint of me working on the car and ordering up parts. I mean, I spent a few $100s at Rock Auto alone just getting all of these suspension parts, sway bar bushings, oil filters and shit, spark plugs, all of the shit that I need to get the car up and running. I spent a bunch of money on it, but I don't have the essential pieces I need. So like I said, I'm gonna reach out to him one more time, just try and try and try. And either, I mean, at this point, I just want my refund of what he didn't send me. So, you know, the chassis harness, refund that. All the timing components, refund that. The plastic covers, refund that. And I should be getting a good $1,500, maybe $2,000 back. And with that, I'll just go on like Yahoo auctions and just find the parts I need. Buy the chassis harness, buy the engine harness, throw the engine back in the car, and this thing it should turn on after that. The factory ECU is still all good. I mean, again, it's not going to be running, but it should turn on. Then we can do our break-in procedure, get a new turbo, throw in the trans, and I mean, then we'll have a driving car. We're not too far off. It looks like a big mess, but we're honestly not too far off if we can get that refund back. And before you ask, like, why I just don't spend my own money on it right now, I mean, technically I already did. I already got scammed once. I'm not trying to just keep dumping money into something. I have other projects going on that actually run, and I have things going on behind the scenes with new merch that's actually gonna come out real soon. So we've been working on some other things because I know a lot of people just think YouTubers are just rich and shit. And that, I mean, we make decent money, but we're not rich. There are some that are, like, again, if I was TJ Hunt, this would be a one day video. But I ain't TJ Hunt. I got rent, I got bills to pay, and I gotta make videos that pay bills. So that's that. But yeah, Supra looking decent, still progress. Any progress is good progress, but I'm not too happy. Now, as you're watching this video, I will be in Texas I think with the Mustang, I'm pretty sure I'm taking the Mustang. I found a new person to ship the Mustang out there, so it should be there. I'm thinking it's there, unless I deemed the relay issue not safe and I just don't trust it. The Mustang should be there. And if that's the case, I will be at Monday Night Madness's meet on Saturday. It's the after party, the Texas 2K after party. I've been posting it all over my story, and I probably will be. So if you're curious about that, go ahead and find it on my Instagram. Click the link, go buy a ticket. You'll see me there. You can probably see the car. Like I said, if it is there, it should be there. And it's going to be a crazy, crazy event. Drifting, two-step competitions, crazy show cars. It is going to be what the car scene should be. So use discount code Peacock when buying a ticket, and I should see you guys there. But yeah, I need to make this video because I want him to know that I'm serious and like I'm really upset. And if he is truly blocked, this should be a wake-up call to him. And if he doesn't care and he just doesn't give a shit that my car's fucked up and I've been relying on him to get it fixed, then whatever. Some people are just like that. But this is the final straw. If I don't hear back within the next couple days, donezo. I'm you know, there's nothing else I can do. I'll just warn people of who it is and not to do business with him. So that is all I have for you guys for today. Hopefully I gave you guys a decent update. Like I said, I'm not just like trying to not have this car running again. This is kind of my favorite car. So I want it back up and running as soon as possible, but I can't do that without the parts needed. If you have a Supra in SoCal that you're parting out, hit me up and I'll buy some stuff off of it because I need parts. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below. Subscribe, and until next video, peace.